Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I'm your host, Dan. Of course, next to me is Lightning, Nick. What's up? How's it going? Happy March Madness. What's going on? You had a busy week. What's up?
I had a very busy week, yes.
You got to see my beautiful face as well, so that was nice for a change. I know that sparked your fun for the week, but how's everything going tonight?
You think you sparked my fun for the week?
Yeah. I would like to think that. Anyway.
I'll let you think that. Go ahead.
I will. Anyway, how's it going tonight? Selection Sunday. The New York Giants still don't have a quarterback. You did the Big East. It was St. Patrick's Day Eve for my family. So the board is yours. Where do you want to take it tonight? Where do you want to go first with this fun tonight? I'll let you pick.
Well, no, I mean, let's give the State of the Union on the Giants. Why don't you let the good people know that we are nowhere closer to a quarterback.
We are nowhere closer to a quarterback. All that yelling, all that screaming last week. It was fun, but unfortunately, looks like you're going to be winning this argument again, like always. Congratulations.
I just wish everybody would just realize I'm usually right. That's all.
Yeah, so Aaron Rodgers is doing his Aaron Rodgers self. He's taking a nice long walk across the boardwalk.
No, he's on the beach.
On the beach.
Who's having the better beach day, Aaron Rodgers or Bill Belichick? I would say Bill Belichick.
I mean,
but Aaron Rodgers probably tripping balls, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, see, like, yeah, in theory, yes. I have a hot new 25-year-old girlfriend who wants to do all these annoying, zany things. I'm 37, and I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 37, and I wouldn't even want to be doing that. I don't know. Her pee is definitely golden. There's no way in hell. You heard what I said. I'm trying to clean it up.
Her pee is golden.
Yeah.
Her pee?
Her pee. I'm gonna try not. I'm trying to class it up a bit. You know.
You don't mean urine.
No. The body part.
I understand.
Thanks.
Okay.
Killing the joke. Anyway, her goal.
You said her pee is golden, and like that's
all right.
Like
the letter P. All right.
Golden showers are like a thing.
All right. Now this is why we are the
You
sports
said
show.
pee. I thought you meant urine first in my head.
Fair enough.
You could have said female anatomy, or we could just be adults and say the word. But
her vagina is golden. Okay.
Did you struggle in health class? I feel like you did.
Wow. No, I didn't. Thank you. I may have an IEP, but I definitely did not struggle in health class. Anyway, she definitely has a golden V. She definitely has
a golden V. There you go. A golden V.
Better?
Not golden P. She's a golden V.
She has a golden
As I assume at 25, all is rainbows and butterflies.
I would hope so. I would assume so. Bill Belichick is that guy. But then again, 37. There's no way I'm putting anybody on my feet. Not even my 2-year-old. I would do maybe him, but
I was gonna say you don't do that for your kids. Kids play that
my
game.
2-year-old, but I don't know, guys. What's going on?
Well,
what's going on, Chris?
Yes, we're not even 5 minutes in, and already
this is the show. Anyway, yes, Bill Belichick is whipped right now by a very attractive girlfriend. He got a copier in every single email, but I'm taking Aaron Rodgers because he doesn't have to bother anyone. You think he's having a better
beach day, Aaron Rodgers? Well, you got to explain this to the men out there.
I'm having a better, it's nice and relaxed. I'm listening to my headphones. I'm Aaron Rodgers. I'm living life. I could get whatever I want. I don't have to take stupid Instagram photos. oh, look at us, look at how cutesy and everything, and look at us, blah 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 blah. I'm lazy, and I like to listen to my iPhone, listen to put on some Spotify, just vibe out and just chill. That's just me. I don't know about you. I know you like to, but you're known to put selfies up at the beach, so that's coming up soon. All the boys are going to be howling for
Coming
that.
to the yard with my milkshake.
Yeah, that milkshake of yours. But
no,
yeah.
I'm saying like as a guy, like who's having the better beach day, Aaron Rodgers or Bill Belichick? And you're going Aaron Rodgers, and I'm trying to give you ample
it's
opportunity
honestly,
to
I get what
you're
you're
explain it to the guys, like, but you're basically saying you want to be left alone in your darkness, your headphones.
Yeah, I like to chill.
Some golden V of a 25-year-old, like.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the golden V of a 25-year-old would be pretty nice, but I don't know, man.
Ooh.
What? you literally trapped me into that.
I didn't trap you into it.
Okay.
I asked you a question. What comes out of your mouth comes out of your mouth. Okay. I mean,
all right. No, I think I would lean towards Aaron Rodgers vibing out and just sitting on the beach. I hate the beach. We all know that. So me doing airplanes with a attractive, much younger woman than 70 years apart, I think I would be in the vibing area of that. So we no longer have a quarterback right now. Tommy DeVito is still our quarterback. You won the argument last week so far. Russell Wilson came into the building. He wanted a 2-year contract. We were like, we could settle for 1. All right. Wait until Aaron Rodgers makes a final decision. Hit me up. I saw this on Twitter. I saw this with you, and you and me have talked about it the last couple of days. The guy is putting himself out there.
Who is?
Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Russell Wilson. He's putting himself out there. Just, I don't know. We're gonna get stuck. This seems like we're in a sticky situation.
You don't negotiate with terrorists. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if that was me, I would tell Aaron Rodgers to kick rocks. Like they obviously want Flacco, Russ, Rodgers. They want one of these guys. Yeah. Russell Wilson is whether we agree with it or not, Russell Wilson's basically saying like, hey, I'm ready. I'm primed and ready to go here. It's go time.
Right.
And I just need you to give me like a little extra. Okay. On the end here, I need 1 more year. I need a little extra time. And they're not willing to do it because they're waiting for the biggest drama queen, maybe arguably more dramatic than LeBron James, because Aaron Rodgers likes to make free agency all about himself and hold the league hostage. Like, I would not play his game. I would just say, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. We're going to go with Russ. You're shit out of luck. Like, you don't get to hold everybody hostage like this. No, you don't negotiate with terrorists. And Aaron Rodgers acts like a diva terrorist.
Fair enough. It takes one to know one.
It does.
No, but all jokes aside, we don't know how the Flacco meeting went. Obviously, Flacco's plan D, E, F, and G.
But technically, wouldn't Flacco like be that bridge QB that you all keep talking about? I mean, if you look at the 3 of them, Flacco is more of like a bridge QB.
Yeah,
he'd be more willing to like mentor someone. He'll probably get hurt by week 5. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, he would be like, if we do get either Cam or Shador, or dare I say Dart, they're probably starting right away unless they're having the worst training camp of all time. Of like epic proportions bad. And like, all right, I guess we got to start with Joe type of thing.
Right. And I wouldn't be mad with Joe Flacco there.
Right.
But again, it's like I said to you, it's like I've been saying for weeks, the staffers, the Rodgers, the Russes, they're not coming for a year. They want like at least 2 years. We've said this. And so you're in QB hell, you're in coaching hell, because if it doesn't work this year, You're all gone, and now you have to do this all over again.
And that's what I'm scared about when we draft a quarterback. It's like the likelihood of refreshing everything, and it's just here we go.
Yeah,
again.
but what do you do? Are you supposed to not take a quarterback because you're already thinking, we're going to fail this season? Like, can't think like that either.
No, you can't think like that.
However, statistics would show there's a great chance that that this fails. So let me ask you, because I saw this floating around on Twitter too with all the quarterback stuff. There's a lot of this fan base that are saying they're just a quarterback away, and with one of these guys, with Wilson or Rodgers, the Giants are in the playoffs.
I don't think they're in the playoffs still. We have to win games in our division. Our schedule, I know that's so you can't dictate what other teams are going to be. I just think it's really going to be the chips are really stacked against us right now. Can we win a couple of those close games that we mentioned early on last year, this year with these guys? For sure. But I don't think it's enough. I think if the ceiling would be just missing the playoffs would be the crazy ceiling, like a mansion ceiling. And then the floor would be like 6 wins, I guess, right? Well, that would be another ceiling, and then the floor would be another 3-win season.
Yeah, Chris says if Russ chooses the Browns over the Giants, it will be a detriment to Daboll and Shane. Well, yeah, I think it says a lot, right?
Absolutely.
I think it says a lot. And for Russ, if the Browns are willing to, quite literally play ball and give him what he wants, why wouldn't he go? And the Giants are, they're playing it. So I feel like that's like, have you ever seen Love is Blind?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like when their first choice, like, fell in love with somebody else and they go with somebody else and then they go to the backup choice, and that backup choice always feels like, okay, well, I wasn't like your number one choice. Like, I get it. They're athletes. This is not Love is Blind, and they're going to play where the money is, whatever. But there's that feeling of like, hey, Ross, thanks for coming in, but we're going to wait and see what Aaron Rodgers does. And if that doesn't work out, then we're all in on you. Like, I'd feel some type of way. I'd get over it. The money I'd get over it, but I'd feel some type of way being like,
and they are obviously competitive people. They wouldn't be that far in their lives if they weren't competitive. It would be like, all right, fuck you too. I'm like,
right, fuck you too. I'm going to Cleveland. Like, I don't know that like that's any better, really. I mean, but
it just seems weird. Rodgers wants Minnesota, but Minnesota has been very clear that they do not want anything to do with them unless they're playing really hard to get. And then it boils down to the Steelers and us. And it's like he might want to retire.
Why does he so desperately want this like Brett Favre career?
I just think he sees the offense with O'Connell and then Jefferson and all those other guys, and it's just like it just happened to be an Brett Favre style of thing.
Literal career path.
But
the thing is, he wants the Vikings, but the Vikings don't want him. So what do you do? Like, it's like, if you have a crush on someone and you like her, but she doesn't like you. I mean,
so this is the friend zone situation right here. It's like I like you, but I don't like you like that. You're like a brother to me. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. That's the situation Aaron Rodgers is in right now. So. Sucks. But you're just gonna have to chip away, play the long game, or find a next girl.
Yeah, I mean, so how the Vikings they friend zoned him? Is that how that goes?
That's what it seems like. If we're going relationship terms, it seems like a friend zone situation. Like, yeah, of course, I would love to be having Aaron Rodgers, but I think with O'Connell has that pedigree of an offensive mind that he could take a JJ being banged up, missing the whole entire year, and protecting him, but still being that offense that could carry them to a playoff spot. We saw that with Donald this year. So
the Vikings friend zoned Rodgers. What have we done?
We are the sloppy sluts. Just wants any sort of action.
No, we don't, because we could have got Russ. We could have got Russ.
We are so picky. We're the girl that wants the 6'6" guy with jacked muscles and gorgeous
6'5",
blonde,
finance, tall, brown eyes, like whatever that
yeah,
song is.
and
Like,
we're 5'2", 250 pounds, and just like hair all over the place. It's just gross.
we're we're beggars and we're being choosers and we're being
And
very the Giants are like that girl that's like a 5, like mid, right?
Yeah,
And like, but she wants a 10.
She wants a 10, but
like,
I mean,
come
sweetheart,
to your level here, all right?
Like
let's not pretend. And by the way, it's okay to let's not pretend like a hotness scale doesn't exist, because it fucking exists, you know?
It exists, and obviously, honestly, we are the New York Giants right now. We are at that closing time. It's like 1 a.m. at the bar. Like, some pickings now. We're gonna have to like do some dodge.
Yeah, you might not get the 10. Like, you might have to
you might have to be the wigman situation here and pick up the offensive line friend, and you're like, all right, here we go.
Like, what? So, have you ever been a wingman?
Yeah, of course. Like,
okay, so that essentially means you have to take one for the team so you can get to the hot friend. Is that right?
Yeah. It's like an analogy. Yeah, of course.
Now, how do you guys?
Long time ago.
How? Yeah. Yes. I
don't try to get me in trouble here. But yeah.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I know this is a long time ago. Oh my God, there goes my light. I know it was a long time ago, but like, how does it work when you're a wingman though? Like, do you decide like how that works?
We go by vibes, and we'll like, hey, all right, it's your night, type of thing. Or like, let's say we're going out.
You rotate it like it's like DD or something.
No, it's just getting the vibes of the night. Or you're hanging out with a group of girls, and our friend's about to seal a deal. All right, let's get them there. You know.
How do you get your friend there?
Just making sure the other female friends or hey, how like just be your entertaining self and make sure they laugh and giggle. Let's go get some coffee, or let's finish some drinks, or you gotta play offense. You know, you're gonna have to like wiggle your way, you protect them, and or if you're coming around the end, or you just let them play ISO. You know. If it's basketball,
I've never been a wingman, so no, I don't know.
Oh no, you clear it out.
How would a girl know she's being wingmanned?
You know, because girls are wing women too, because they're like, you guys talk, you're like, all right, I have a shot at so and so tonight. All right, just let me do my thing, you know.
By the way, that doesn't really happen.
You girls don't talk before the night, please.
Talk about what? We talk about if I give you the eye, come rescue me. That's what we talk about.
Well, okay. Well, giving you the eye, I'm talking about scoring here, all right?
No, because honestly, like, most girls can score. It's you guys that have to do all this.
I'm talking from my side of the spectrum. I'm talking about.
No, I hate to break it to everybody, but girls, like, before they go out, they're not sitting there talking about, like, you know, oh, if let me take this guy and this, and also to just dispel everything. We don't have sleepovers and hit each other naked in lingerie with pillows.
Damn, really? Damn, there goes my teenage years.
I'm just letting you know that doesn't.
No, all jokes aside, but if we know our friend has a shot with this girl, he's been working with this girl for a while.
He's been working with her.
He's like talking to her. It's like, all right, we're moving the chains. We're moving the chains in football analogies. We're getting a couple first downs. We're feeling it. All right, we had a couple of dates. It's time, you know. So we're like, all right, let's get them in the end zone.
Do you guys have a code word? Is there a code word?
No, there's no code word. Like you said, it's the eyes and like the obvious movements, and you're like, all right, here we go.
So what would you say to the girl you have to go wingman? What would you say to her? Like, hey,
well, you got to play it. You got to play it off smoothish, and then obviously at some point, if you're not connecting, you both are adults, and you're just like, all right, just let them take care of business and just.
Chill. Why is that a thing though? Why do the other girls have to feel like Like, why can't they just let their friend like go get laid? Like, I don't get that.
I don't know. It would be so much easier.
Like, I truly don't understand that. Like, that's
It
just
would be
weird to
so
me.
much easier. Yeah.
I've never been a wing woman, and I've never like I would just be like,
diva,
go get laid. Like, I don't know. I'm not that kind of friend, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not.
Right.
All right.
You gotta protect your friend from the mother hen of the group.
Who's the mother hen? The
know.
cock block.
Yeah, big time.
Well,
oh my god, I gotta go to the next bar. Oh my god, I hate you. Oh my god, you know,
well,
we
the
all know
cock
that
block
girl.
is miserable, okay? And
They
no one
suck.
Yeah, if no one can, if she can't have fun, no one can have fun.
We all
and
know
she's
that.
also the one that's like, no more drinks, we gotta go. This like she's a buzzkill.
Big time. But every team does need her.
So okay, so every team needs a mom, the mother hen, as you called her, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you're out back in your heyday and you saw the group of girls, you're automatically thinking, okay, one's the mother hen.
Well, you already know
the hot one I want. One's the
chill
mid friend, right?
Yeah.
The duff, isn't that what they call them? Is it the duff?
The duff? What the fuck's a duff?
I think isn't it something like that? The ugly friend or something? I don't know. There's like a movie called that or something like that.
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. I love this. This is so much better than yelling about Aaron Rodgers.
This is so much better. But then like I feel like every group has like the slutty friend too.
Yeah, so we're basically the slutty friend right now, and we're just fucking ready to go. Blow.
But we're not, because you could have had Russell Wilson, so we're not
ready. Now, if Aaron Rodgers comes, it's like, oh my god, I love Aaron Rodgers. Oh my god.
No, that's just being desperate and not having standards.
Oh my god, Aaron, I love you. Like,
no, I don't think we're being slutty. I think we are.
It's like 1 a.m. right now, and there's slim pickings, and
I think the Giants are like the ugly girl. She's like a 4, and she's trying to get with the 10, and she has to realize that, like, you know, the 5 is what she could get, like, and she's gonna have to take that, or just be left alone for the night.
All right.
That's what
we might be going home alone, Nikki. We might be going home alone.
Me go home alone?
I mean, Giants. The Giants going home alone. Yeah, please. I forgot. I'm standing within greatness over here.
Yes.
Anyway,
thank you.
Yeah. So we did make a couple good moves on the defensive side. We might as well. We are a sports show.
Are we? Oh, I thought we were giving romance and relationship advice tonight. I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, sure. We could also be doing that. We
it seems like people like it better than, you know, actual football talk.
It's more fun. But we shored up the defensive side. Like I mentioned the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't mind overspending in the secondary market because it was so bare and like question marks. So we did sign Paulson Adebo. He's basically a ball hawk. Unfortunately, he's coming off a broken leg, so that's always fun. And then Javon Holland, safety. He was a little banged up last year as well, but he has all the talents to be that free safety. And it's obviously a big upgrade from Jason Pinnock. And let's see what him and Newman do. The biggest question I have, it's typical Giants. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Everything is falling apart today.
All right. Anyway, the Giants. All right. This is how I hate the Giants. Their top 3 starting corners all are particularly press man guys. Last year, our DC basically was mixing it up and wasn't really much of a press man guy. So does this mean we're going to finally smarten up and like go towards the more press man situation when 3 of our starters and one of them is coming off of a broken leg and he's really good at press and is a ball hawk? Are we going to like mess that up next year? Like that's the one thing I'm so confused about. And then the other Twitter talking point was, why did we sign Holland this year instead of re-signing McKinney last year? for basically the same. I don't know. I guess they didn't like his personality, but it turns out that Holland has the same agent as McKinney, and McKinney told him all the good things about the Giants. So thank you, McKinley. But that whole thing's weird. But we're on to a new day. No point of crying over spilled milk unless his name is Saquon, I guess, is the running joke. But it seems like the secondary is shoring itself up together. There's still plenty of holes. The biggest question I'm shocked about is that, and I'm okay with it. I know you didn't love him and you're over him and was shocked to see him back. Was Darius Slayton still on the New York Football
Giants? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. For 3 years. I really don't want to talk about it. How?
And like he was like on Pat Leonard's podcast like 2 weeks ago. Oh, I want to go to winner and everything else. I'm like, what are you doing here? I guess we had the best offer and good for Slay.
Now that's being a slut.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go all of it. No. First person give you what you want.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
By the way, you agree that there is a hotness scale, right?
Of course.
Well, because people,
they're lying to you.
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say
they're lying, or they're unfortunately the ones in the lower levels of hotness.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that preach like, and like body positivity, no matter what you look like, come on, stop. Like there is a hotness scale. And I think people just need to like recognize that and embrace it. And the world would be much better if you just come to these realizations, right? Like, now I will say social media has fucked up the hotness scale because
my God, yes.
4 and 5s and believe me, I see it. And because you guys are dumb and stupid, and if she's got like a decent pair of tits, you guys are like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. The best thing I ever saw in my life. Not you. I'm not trying to get you. Not you. I mean men as a species, right? And then, that 4 or 5 is so gassed up. She thinks she's like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then she thinks she can pull the 10 because of social media telling her how great.
All right, Chris has a question. Giants' 100th season was the worst in franchise history, yet they kept nearly the entire coaching staff, retained GM, and re-signed most of the free agents from the team. Why? Chris, I would be a millionaire. You would be a millionaire. Chris, you would be a millionaire if we all understood why we did this. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. We're not happy about it. Barbershop, what's going on? Who y'all want for Giants QB? No, that was a couple weeks ago. What?
Flacco.
Yeah, it's looking like we're slim pickings now. I unfortunately have to backpedal and say Russell Wilson now since he's the better quarterback out of everyone.
No, you don't. Oh, no. There's no backpedaling. No, you.
All right, I'm still wanting. There's smidge chance. There's a smidge chance.
There's no backpedaling. You were
all over Aaron Rodgers.
All in on Aaron
Rodgers.
I was,
and he doesn't want us.
3 weeks worth of fighting. I have every single clip over. No. There's no. You're not getting off like that. You are not backpedaling and saying, "Oh, now I want Russ." No, absolutely not.
Fine.
No.
I wanted Aaron Rodgers all this time.
And you still do. Because if he becomes available, you're going to be that girl. You're going to be that girl. And they go, oh my God, okay. Like, you are.
You're not
Whereas
wrong.
me, I would stand my ground. Don't want you. Never wanted you. You want to go to Minnesota? Go to Minnesota. Kick rocks.
See, you're the girl that no one wants to wing women for. You're like, oh, great. I got to play. Like, your friend, my friend, or anybody's friend's going to be like, bro, you owe me like the next 3 dates.
What?
And drinks.
Because of me?
Oh, yeah. You're definitely. Oh, you're a tough one. You're gonna be a
wing for me to be wing man's. Like if you were to wingman me to get to my hot friend, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, there is no. Don't even talk to me. Don't even try it. Like go away.
Exactly. So
if you want the hot friend, just go to the hot friend and ask. I ain't fucking stopping her. Like don't bother me. Like I don't. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Very fair. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, are you trying to say I'm difficult?
No, not at all.
You just said that if someone had to wing me,
you're just your whole mentality of like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're like, all right, you're gonna have to put your hard hat on and work a blue collar job.
Work for it. Oh yeah, maybe you got to work for it a little bit. No, I think Aaron Rodgers
you're like the Draymond Green of wing women.
Wow.
It's a joke.
I don't think I've ever been wing.
I'm sure you have, and you just were so oblivious about it, and just all right, cool.
No, I just don't. I don't know. You'd have to like probably work really hard. But you make it seem like, oh God, I'm gonna tell my friend you owe me 3 extra ones.
I was being funny. That's the whole joke. Just being the whole joke about it. Relax. It's funny.
I'm just saying, I have fuck you mentality because I don't. This is the same thing. Like employees do this, right? Like they want to they're like terrorists. They really, really are. No matter how great your employees are, they always want more, this, that, and they always want to negotiate, and they always want all this shit. It's like, no, you know what? Fucking go somewhere else then. Go see if the grass is greener on the other side. Peace and blessings to you. I'm a tough negotiator. That's it. Like, no. Right. You want the Vikings? Go see if the Vikings want you, but you ain't coming back to New York. No. Right. You had your shot. Bye.
Let's wrap it up for football. Do we get any sort of clarity this week before next Sunday's show about a quarterback this week?
I think so. I think it's going to be Joe Flacco.
Oh my God.
What?
It's just like
bad because if we get Shador,
I know it's not bad.
See, because you're a homer, you can't control yourself. Like it's seeping out of you. You said 5 seconds ago, "Oh, I want to backpedal the rest," and then you're like, "No, I kind of want Rodgers a little bit." And now that I mentioned the mere fact that there's a good chance
Daniel Jones could start over Joe Flacco. That's how bad our situation is.
They had a shot to go get Daniel Jones again, but now he's an Indy.
Can you imagine that? We're back to our dating analogies. That would be the most toxic relationship. Oh, we can work it out. Don't worry.
Like that out there. I have friends that are like that. They're so fucking toxic for each other.
Oh my God, guys, we're so back. Oh my God.
I know the most toxic couple you have ever met in your life, and they just are great people separate, but they can't leave each other alone. They're so fucking toxic. It's insane to watch. It's crazy.
Right.
I don't know. I think we'll get clarity. I think, the Giants will just acquiesce to whatever Rodgers wants and his diva fucking ass. And I just don't negotiate like that. You're not going to hold me fucking hostage.
No, not at all. Anyway, Giants should draft either Ward or Shador, regardless who they got. Yeah.
Well, did you see that today? I guess. Well, didn't even realize the plan was to trade the number 1 pick, but now.
Oh yeah, that was the plan. We definitely talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Christopher.
So now they don't want to trade the number 1 pick.
Yeah, because they like Cam Ward now, and they need a quarterback. And then the Browns are going to draft Shador. Hey, we got Travis Hunter or a dual Carter, so that'll be fun.
By the way, Deshaun Watson got engaged. Did you see that?
She loves money.
I would think so, because if you have to ignore all of that,
good old fashioned rub and tug.
And then on the hotness scale, there's just the flat out gold diggers. Don't matter how hot you are, there's just the gold diggers, right?
Yeah, a little rough.
That's a lot for her to that would be a lot for me to overlook and ignore. And of course, the guys in the comments are like, oh, well, there's no proof. There's no evidence. That's what a good woman does. She just sticks by her side no matter what.
Yeah, okay. You're living in La La Land. Because if I know any woman in this situation, I mean, wouldn't be happening.
Isn't there 28 massage therapists that have come forward?
Him and Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yes, there are girls that lie about this shit, and I hate women that do that. But
they ain't messing with no broke. You know the rest of the song.
30 each are gonna lie about this.
No, if there's smoke, there's fire. For sure. So hopefully, towards the end of the week, we find that the Giants have some sort of a veteran quarterback in our facility to help.
Do you think it takes all week for us to, or do you think we'll know in the beginning of the week?
Well, I'm sure that quarterback that everybody hates except me is going to go on the Pat McAfee show and going to make it about him.
Of course he is. That's what he does.
Say,
coming from the darkness, coming from the beach, he's going to go on, Pat McAfee. And
that's wild. That's wild.
The Tucker situation. Folks around town have been talking about it. Since 2015.
So that's what happens when you're an all-pro kicker, kicking your way your whole life and being an all-pro kicker of a great football team.
Well, if anyone
and then you suck, and you suck for the one time, and you want to get him out of the contract. Oh, did you hear he loves rub and tugs?
Rub and tugs. Oh my God. Well, but I feel like if anyone would like have that kind of information, it would be, barbershop, because I mean they would know. Well, so 2015.
So you're saying barbershop likes rub and tugs?
No, because they cover that team.
Okay, I know. Just making sure you're clearing that up, because
I'm clearing it up. You're the one that called it. What's it called?
Rub and tugs.
Rub and hug. What?
Rub and tugs.
Tubs or tug?
Tug.
Rub and tug. Okay. Well, I thought you were starting something new. Hugs and tubs.
Yeah.
People do that. I assume they.
Anyway, this show is all the rails, and I love every minute of it.
I don't know what happened, but you started this show with 5 minutes in, and
Golden V. Or
you
Golden P.
said Bill Belch. For everyone who's just joining us, the reason we have this romantic porn theme for some reason tonight and relationship theme is because I said, who's having the better beach day? Aaron Rodgers being dramatic by himself, coming out of the darkness on the beach, or Bill Belichick playing airplane with his 25-year-old girlfriend? Danny said she had a golden P. I thought he meant urine. He changed it to golden V. And so this is what you get 37 minutes into the show.
Yeah, fun times. Like and subscribe. All right. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go that there's a secret informant in the minutes police for the Knicks, or do you want to go Big East champions?
Oh, let's talk about the informant. Go. Let's go.
So Mikal Bridges the other day, before he nailed that game-winning shot, talked to Tibbs like, hey, guys, maybe we should start playing. All right, Chris is agreeing with you.
You're the only
Chris is older than me, so Chris is making me look very shameful and very lazy. Thanks, Chris.
Says a lot about you. I just want
so lazy. I'm beyond lazy. If you don't know that by now. So Mikal Bridges talked to Tibbs before the game. Let's get some more minutes for Team 2 and blah blah blah. We need to be fresh for the playoffs. And then the whole world went to like, oh my God. Everybody hates Mikal right now because we traded 6 draft picks for him. He's not being what we were hoping and praying he would be. And wow, he's the one with the balls to talk to Tibbs, and it's not anybody else. Then he hits the game-winning shot, and everybody's like, okay, all right, cool. And then last night's drama seemed to be fun. Obviously, they lost to the Warriors, and Draymond being Draymond he did get into Cat's head, and everybody got mad at the end of the game of everybody high-fiving and hugging and saying good game to Draymond as Cat went straight to the locker room. The reason why there's been a big history between Cat and Draymond, obviously the whole situation a couple weeks ago when they played at the Garden, he didn't play because someone in his girlfriend's life passed away through cancer. Left the arena, went to the funeral, took care of business, and Draymond did say pretty shitty things. Only Draymond would say. So that was budding. A whole vibe of people thinking it's still 1994, even 1999, where they should be sticking up for his teammate. They should. It was weird. Even Tibbs wished Draymond a good game and everything else like that. So I think this is a whole lot of drama about nothing. What'd you say?
I would say compared me to fucking Draymond Green 20 minutes ago. I realized
that after the fact that I did realize that. I meant, okay, like a menacing, like, pest. in a good way. Like,
so now I'm a menacing pest. I'm Draymond Green. I am difficult to be the one wingman. Like what? Like honestly, why don't you just get a new co-host? I don't understand. Why do you continue on?
Hey boys, anybody who wants to be my co-host, hit me up. Anyway, but I'm kidding aside. But like, what do
you meant that? You meant that I'm Draymond Green. You said that 20 minutes ago.
I didn't. Anyway,
you definitely did. I'm gonna clip it up. I'm clipping it up.
Clip it away, babe. Why is Danny so mean to me?
You are, which by the way, everyone has said you're getting meaner and crankier on this show. More than me, okay? Nikki is a lot tonight. Nikki's a lot every night, okay? I'm just saying, like.
So, if you're on the Knicks last night situation, would you dap up Draymond?
Well, considering that you called me Draymond.
Okay.
Yes. I don't think I'm not that bad.
No, you're not. You're not Draymond. You would never put someone down for not knowing the situation and calling them soft for a death in the family.
No, I would not. I would not call somebody soft for a death in the family. Now, does he say wild shit? Yeah.
Definitely.
Do I say wild shit sometimes?
No. I meant on the basketball court, Nikki.
No, I know, but you compared me to
you knew what I meant when I said that. I didn't mean off the court situation.
I know. No, I know, but you that's what you said. You said it 20 minutes ago. You said I say things like that. I would not say that. I do have some filter, not a big filter, but I do have somewhat of a filter.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. What about the Minutes Police? Are you part of Team Minutes Police? Or, I know since we talk every Knick game, but are you Minutes Police?
Minutes Police? For what?
About the Knicks. Like, should the players get a little rest? Unfortunately, hold on, let's see what Barbershop says. Me personally, I wouldn't dap up Draymond, but it's 2025, not the mid-90s. I mean, Trae Young was rolling dice on the Knick logo after they beat us, and they didn't do anything about that. So, right.
Fair.
2025, Fair. Yep. 90s Knicks, you'd be body slammed through the court.
I missed 90s basketball.
I do too.
I really miss 90s basketball.
I miss Jalen Brunson. That's who I really miss.
Yeah.
But I'm glad the West Coast trip is over. Unfortunately, they went under 500, but
yeah,
it was a rough one. But we just got to stay afloat until Jalen gets back. Hopefully, with Jalen getting all this rest, propels us into a deep playoff run. Unfortunately,
I hope so.
If he is not on the court or 100%, we are going to be having a very angry offseason, to say the least.
Great. An angry Knicks offseason, an angry Giants offseason. I am so excited.
All right. Take it away. Big East champs, St. John's for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. They are in the death bracket.
Yeah, they are. You knew it was coming as the show was going, and I'm like, they're going to be in the worst bracket.
So I still see a lot of people saying they can make a Final Four run. That would be really cool, really fun. It's really cool to see them winning the Big East tournament. So, like,
yeah, it is.
And St. John's is usually when they do make the tournament and then they lose in the first round. They're usually like a 9 or 10 seed. So it's like, all right, if they lost, they lost. If they won, okay, cool, type of thing. So just to see them that. The one thing I am scared about with St. John's is the offense. Obviously, there's no secret the offense is very lacking, especially against a powerhouse team that they could be facing later in the tournament if they advance that far. But obviously, we all know the old adage, defense wins championships, and they have the best defense. So let's get that timely hooping from Zuby, Luis, all the other guys. Richmond. So it's going to be interesting to see how they survive in advance and just the tutelage of Rick Pitino can carry us. Like next round, I'm not looking ahead. Hopefully they beat Omaha, but next round, I gotta read up on it. We just went on air, so I didn't really get to read on it. But for a mid major, what everybody's saying for a mid major, they're really really good. Next round they could potentially play Kansas or Arkansas, and Arkansas has Coach Cal.
Wait, say that again. Arkansas.
Arkansas.
What the fuck is that? No, that's your accent. Holy shit.
Arkansas.
What? Do you hear yourself?
That's gonna be clipped tonight. Oh my god.
Do you hear yourself?
I heard it. It's bad. That was
sore really in Arkansas. Like, oh my god.
That was my accent. Me being dyslexic and stupid at the same time.
Oh my god. No, I think that's brutal. I think that's your accent.
Arkansas.
Hawkins. Jesus. Even my
I want some coffee over there in Arkansas.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Coach Cal, and then you get Kansas is always a tough out. And then
they are.
Florida's the number 1 seed. Okay, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Since when did Providence become a West Coast bracket for the March Madness?
Well, I mean, you could make that argument about how a lot of them are arranged, right?
I know, but it's just I know you can.
Why St. John's a West Coast bracket, right? Like, and Maryland and Florida, and like, I mean, it's because there's more East Coast teams, right? So I guess you have to go somewhere. Like, that's a great pronunciation. That's exactly how it was. Awk in sha. Like, I've never heard anyone pronounce it like that.
Oh, because you hear it so often, Nikki. Okay.
Arkansas, like, I say it the right way. And people say I have an accent. I don't hear it.
Of course,
I don't have that North Jersey, like, coffee accent.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I don't. I have the Jersey Shore is like its own region. We have different accent. So I don't know. I mean, you knew that like all of these guys are going to be in the West. Like, you knew Maryland would end up in the West, like as the show's going on, and St. John's, and you know what.
It's not good podcasting, but did you do your bracket yet?
I didn't. No, I did not do the bracket yet. No.
Neither have I. Okay, good. That saved us from doing awful radio. But be sure, radio podcasting. Plug our
what are you trying to say? Arkansas
tournament.
Really threw you off. So of course, Danny and I are doing the TNL March Madness bracket. This is the 3rd year in a row. I won the first year. I think you won last year, right?
I think I did.
You did. Danny won year 2, which is why we haven't actually sent out any gift cards, because we just the first 2 years swapped back and forth with each other.
I just realized we never sent out gift cards for football.
Oh, we didn't? Oh, we have to do that. So I won year 1. You won brackets year 2. So we're hoping this year we don't win, because the whole point is to not have us win, right? So
I told you last night. It's the first time in March Madness I could be a homer. So that
you totally can be. I mean, so the link to the bracket is.
I will put it in the captions at the end of when I redo the caption tonight.
Okay, so it'll be in the captions. It's also on my Instagram stories, and it is posted on Twitter. It's the most recent tweet, so you guys can just click that. I'll pin it. And then you can join and hopefully take down, one of us. Watch, this will be the year that like we do so horrible, because we actually
that's okay. We have our side bet as of right now of, I guess, Duncan. You won the first game.
I did.
Yeah, but you didn't even make the tournament. That's right.
So I got a bone to pick with MSG.
Okay. First of all, congratulations for covering at the Mecca, the Garden.
Very cool.
I like to think I wore off on you on those stories. Of course, being at the Garden is a lifetime moment in any sort of being a fan. I still get chills going to games, watching at the Garden.
Oh yeah, it's a special moment. It's really oh gosh, like there's nothing like basketball there, right? So it was very cool. It was something I always wanted to do, something I always wanted to cover. However, the food situation at MSG
No.
is seriously
This is a Nikki issue. This is a Nikki
no,
issue.
it's not, because
yes, it is.
They're assuming that people just want to eat. First of all, their hot dogs fucking stink. Like
They do stink.
smell
But the burgers
so
are good. The
bad.
burgers are good.
They just assume people want to eat
Popcorn's
hot
good.
dogs, nasty buttery popcorn, fucking pizza, like what, and chicken fingers. Like
I sent you sections where sushi were at, and you didn't want to do it. Okay.
it wasn't that. It was so packed. By the time I would have gotten down, waited in line, like half the second half would have been over.
This is fancy Nikki. I have an eating problem. Then
the pretzels suck. Like the food sucks there.
It's not that.
I would think for the Mecca, I was expecting like a lot more. I really was. But the options are like pizza and chicken fingers. Like, when can people get this through their head that not everybody wants to eat that stuff? Like,
well, when you're going to a game, it's like, okay, it's just okay. I'll suck it up for a game.
You know what?
You're the only one.
No, I'm not the only one, because Rutgers at the Rack, they have a little mobile smoothie bowl place that you can get a smoothie bowl. Okay, and they have a Dunkin'.
I saw a Dunkin' on the sheet I texted you that night when I didn't eat anything.
Okay, to be fair, I was up at the Sky Bridge. So by the time I would have gotten down, I had to wait 20 minutes to use the bathroom. Like, I mean, by the time I would have gotten down, okay, which is like, it takes a minute to get down from the Sky Bridge, then go stand in line. Like, you get a food discount for being media, but you don't get to like skip the line,
Yeah, that's kind of like, that sucks that you didn't get like media,
like fast pass, like, oh, I'm media.
Not even that. Like, you get like media room and getting that food. I guess you're not big enough yet.
Oh, well, so they actually said all the New Jersey publications were up at the Sky Bridge. So I don't know what that was like, but also, I bet you if I was NJ.com, would have been like down in the.
Yeah, because I saw John Fana all the way down, which is awesome.
That's what the girl told me. She was like, "Oh, New Jersey. Oh, you guys are all your publications are up at the Sky Bridge." I was like,
Did you meet anybody cool? Like, did you like meet friends, or you just stood standoffish to the side?
I mean, standoffish to the side. My literal job is to talk to people.
I know that.
Yeah, of course. I talk to the people next to me. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what are you eating? Did you bring dinner? Like, shit like that.
Oh no, you're the weird girl complaining about food to them, weren't you?
Wasn't complaining about food. The guy next to me brought food. I don't know. He just all of a sudden pulls this Tupperware of like chicken from his book bag. I don't know. Like,
nice.
But I'm glad I only covered so the first night I covered 2 games. The second night I covered 1 game, because to do that all day is like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, from noon to midnight, 1 a.m. basically, it's a long day. But hey, they could be digging ditches and doing worse things for sure.
Yeah, there are worse jobs. So it's very cool.
Oh no, I gotta watch college basketball for 12 hours. Oh no.
Well, you know what? That Creighton DePaul game, when it hit second overtime, you even text me, you're not getting out of there like anytime soon.
I'm like, they need to both warm up. They get them long. Like, that's what I hated about basketball tournaments growing up as a kid. Because you're like, all right, you're just sitting around, and then like you get your own half hour to warm up and everything else like that.
Yeah. So was not happy with the food situation at MSG. But, it's right there. Penn Station's right there. I did go get a smoothie. However, it was warm. Like, so what are we doing? Like,
that means it's like midnight, right? So the B and C team is out there cooking.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants a warm strawberry smoothie. Like,
it's rough.
Yeah. So I was just like, it's just not my night. I had some goldfish back in my hotel room. Ate some of those, and you just got to call it a night sometimes.
Yeah, you got to call it a night sometimes. So we went to Stout on Tuesday night. It was very nice. You were off the clock, so it was really cool to see you not on. It was nice. I had fun time. You had a nice, beautiful salad. The pretzel was good. A little burnt to your liking.
It was burnt. The bottom was burnt.
It was fine. I enjoyed
the
it.
The bottom was burnt. I tasted burn.
And I had wings, and it was good. But it was good, and a good night talking and figuring out our future with stuff with the show and
figuring out our life.
Bitching about our life and everything else with that. But it was also nice.
I didn't really complain much, I don't think.
Oh, you didn't? Oh man, the last time we went out to dinner, all you did was bitch, and I'm like, okay, cool, awesome, all right.
Yeah, I didn't
figure it out.
I didn't complain much.
No, it was really good. It was all nice to see you off the clock for once, and you actually put your hair down and like relaxed. It was nice.
I did.
You needed that.
Even though you made me walk.
Excuse me.
You have this bad habit of making me walk. So here's the thing, like, if you're not from New York, like, people say, oh, it's a block. I don't know what that means. You got to tell me in minutes. I assume a block is 7 to 10 minutes walking wise.
Fair. And I always forget about the
walk all over this fucking city. Like,
it was 2 avenues and 4 blocks.
Well, speaking of food, did you have your
St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, I did. I hate it.
You hate it, or you hate it?
I don't love corned beef at all.
Ew! Is that what you had?
It's good. Yeah.
It's good. You just said you hate it. What do you mean it's
fine.
Good?
I don't like. It's not.
Just say you don't fucking like it.
It's fine. It's fine for once a year. But if I was to have it more than once, yeah, it's all right.
You just say you don't like it?
I don't love it. I don't.
You literally said 5 seconds ago you hate it, and then you said it's okay, it's all right.
I mean, once a year it's fine, but it's like, all right.
Well, okay, well, tell us what you had: corned beef and cabbage, right?
Well, I didn't eat the cabbage. I'd be farting my brains out right now.
What? Do you have to mention farts every fucking show?
Of course.
Why? Like, honestly, I swear, it is literally. I tell you this, like between the fart jokes and all the like girl jokes and the wrestling and it's like doing a show with an 8-year-old. Like, it really is. And the Homer being a Homer, like,
I take it as a compliment. Thank you.
I'm not complimenting you.
I take it as one, so I appreciate
whatever helps you sleep at night.
I will. Roasted roasted potatoes and Irish soda bread.
Oh, I hate Irish soda bread.
My wife made it good. So she makes good homemade Irish soda bread. So
do you have to say that?
No, it's actually really good.
This is a judgment-free zone. Nobody's listening or watching.
We listen, but we don't judge. We should do that next time we see each other.
I listen and I judge.
You judge. You definitely judge.
I do, but I don't. I only judge people what they're wearing. I don't judge people's lifestyle choices and what they like to do. If you like it, I love it. You do you.
Mm-hmm. Irish soda.
So you had, how was the corned beef prepared? It's boiled, right?
It's boiled in beer and everything.
Ew! Oh God!
And seasoning. I don't know the seasoning because I didn't do it. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. For dessert, I represented my other half, Italian half, with St. Joseph pastry. We go through this every year. Really fun, good.
What is pastry. The St. Joseph's pastry?
It's a pastry with either cannoli or, like, for layman's terms, Boston cream.
Oh God, no! I don't like cannoli. I don't like Boston cream. No. Mm-mm.
So I had a half of that.
So what would I have eaten at your house tonight?
Nothing. Asparagus, corn.
I don't like corn.
Asparagus.
Grilled asparagus roasted?
It's roasted. My mom.
I could do that.
You wouldn't eat the cabbage, right?
I mean,
Chris, I'm sure my mom braised it. I'm sure she did. I just went to their condo and was about to eat. I didn't like specifically ask, but I'm sure she.
How was the cabbage? It's boiled cabbage, right?
Yeah, it's fucking gross. I smelt it down the hallway.
Yeah,
they're like, oh no, here we go. It's a little rough.
Yeah, I think I would pass on that. So asparagus. Would have had asparagus tonight.
Yep, and then cantaloupe for dessert.
And pastries?
Oh, you wouldn't have eaten the pastries.
No, I wouldn't have. I do like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe gets a bad rap, but I like a good melon.
Yeah, some like too.
I downed like a whole tub of strawberries when I got back from doing my cardio tonight. I don't know what it was. Like strawberries after cardio, they just hit different. And I just kept eating and eating and eating. So all the fruit police out there can tell me after I click
I get what they're saying, but
strawberries.
Nikki literally eats like a literal 2-year-old. So her eating all these strawberries are actually okay.
Yes, tell them it's okay that I eat all these strawberries. Like, what's the big deal?
Okay, that would be interesting.
Oh, smoking corned beef. Okay.
How long would that take? That definitely takes like a brisket 12-hour type of smoking.
I feel like you might like that better.
Probably. But see, with Chris is smart. That's taking his whole shift versus smoking. So he doesn't have to work. He just mans the smoker all day. I'm on to you, Chris.
We see. We see what you're doing.
Oh, March Madness is on today, and I get to smoke corned beef. Gee.
Yes, this is as you said last week. This is like the most unproductive 4 days, right? March Madness. Like this week is. Yeah, see, barbershop, same thing. Like I'll down a case of strawberry. I will too. The whole fucking box. Like, and people give me shit. They're like, you know how much sugar's in the strawberries? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what do you mean?
If you were normal,
is it better to eat that, or should I be eating like bags of M&Ms? Like,
right?
I don't like it. Yeah.
Whatever. Other than strawberries, what did you eat?
I had a protein bar for lunch, and then it worked out. Yeah, strawberries and blueberries mixed together.
That's what my 2-year-old son lives on.
I like frozen blueberries.
That's basically his breakfast every morning.
I love frozen blueberries. So I came home, downed a bunch of strawberries, and then I made a salad, and then I came on here.
Okay, awesome. So that was a fun show. I hope everybody loved the show. Be sure to check us out.
We should. We talked about porn and sex and dating and the hotness scale and, you know, a little bit of sports were worked in there a little bit.
I mean, I thought it was good. Be sure to like and subscribe to TNL Thunder and Lightning New York Sports on YouTube and TNL NYS on YouTube and Instagram. Nikki,
you don't even know it. You don't even know.
No, let me restart it. Start it over. Restart the clock. Arkansas really fucked me up.
Anyway, I see that. You've gone downhill since Arkansas.
Anyway, follow us on YouTube, Thunder and Lightning NY Sports, and then on Instagram, TNL_NYS. And I didn't change it on Twitter. I haven't used Twitter in ages on that channel. So don't even bother. Anyway, be sure to check out our March Madness pool. Nikki's going to send out Dunkin' or Fanatics gift cards. It's always fun. Hopefully neither of us win this year. Hopefully I beat you. But be sure to like and subscribe to the show, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Later, guys. Thanks.